Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. We're here with our team nice and trained up. We did go ahead last episode and have a little bit of an adventure in the wild area. It honestly was successful. It was just a very, very long process trying to, battle that Cloyster over and over again. I'm pretty sure I cut, all of it out because it was just really tedious. The Pokemon had, all water-type moves, and it didn't change between attempts. It was just trying to get a team that had any Pokemon that could do damage to it, which in the end, we did. And we got Ice Beam, which was perfect for our good old Pelipper. I think at the moment, I'm just going to go ahead and lead with both of our birds. We're going to put Corviknight and Pelipper in front. In terms of items, I feel like Shell Bell is decent, but just in case we have anything better, we'll have a brief look through. It's not a bad item by any means, but Scope Lens probably isn't better. It's a little bit too unreliable. King's Rock can be nice for the flinch, but I don't think we care about that more than the Shell Bell. If we had any, Water-type move boosting item or Ice-type move boosting item, we would use those, but we don't, so I think we'll keep with the Shell Bell. It seems completely fine to me, unless we have a berry. If we have a Citrus Berry, that might be better, actually. We do have one Citrus Berry. I don't think it's worth using our one Citrus Berry on it. I think the Shell Bell will be fine for now, but we're going to go ahead and lead with both of those. Last episode, we did get everyone, a little bit of XP. I'm pretty sure there's no real gimmick to this gym. We just walk in, battle a couple trainers. I don't know if it's double battles immediately or not, but we walk in, battle a couple of trainers, obviously speak to the Pokeball guy, most important thing that we can possibly do. Because we need that level ball. Realistically, is a level ball going to do anything for us at this point in the game? Not really, because we're never going back to low-level Pokemon. But regardless, we'll speak to him anyway, just to make him feel appreciated, I guess. But we have ourselves the tough gym battle, huh? The final gym battle. Dragon user RAIHAN, who honestly doesn't use many dragons. But you know what? We're going to go into it. We're ready. In that case, please use the changing room to change into your uniform, happily. And I will say, right at the start, last episode did slightly twist my mood a little bit. Multiplayer in Pokemon for me is not my favorite thing, okay? I like my single-player Pokemon game where it's just me and the game. I don't like having to rely on teammates in any way. It's really, really annoying. Also, wow, this loading screen's really taking a while. There we go. Okay. I don't like relying on teammates like the AIs in raid battles at all. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of, trade evolution Pokemon. I'm just gonna bring that one back up again. Not a fan of version exclusives. Not a fan of, anything multiplayer related. Pokemon Go requiring so many raids rather than having a solo option is annoying. Not a huge fan of that sort of thing. The rules are simple. All you've got to do is defeat 3 gym trainers that I personally trained in double battles. Okay, so it is double battles immediately, which is scary, but we're good. We should be good. I feel somewhat confident in our team. Somewhat is the best word that I can use. The gym challenge is meant to be, well, challenging, wouldn't you say? Naturally, there aren't too many gym challenges who can make it this far. And that's why I provide a format where you can really show off the brilliant combos you and your Pokemon should be capable of. We don't really have combos here. What we do have is hopefully decent type matchups. That will hopefully be able to carry us through. That's probably more than enough out of me. Time for someone else to take the spotlight. Come on, Sebastian, you'll be first. He walks menacingly with no music whatsoever. Yeah, that's me, Sebastian. Leader RAIHAN has told me 2 things. First, the dragon types are ferociously powerful. Second, I need to create an advantage on the battlefield to fully utilize that power. Sets up new dragon terrain never seen before. He's got his glasses out, he's calculating. Pelipper and Sliggoo. We're also using a Pelipper. Pelipper fight. This is the plan. We're gonna set up our Drizzle. I don't know if this Pelipper would normally have Drizzle, but you know what? We're not gonna find out. Never mind. Who cares? It doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna Drill Peck the Sliggoo and honestly Ice Beam the Sliggoo. I feel like we just take down one Pokemon quickly and we should be good. Sliggoo's pretty slow. We should be able to just get both our Pokemon attacking it. Nice. Both attack first. That's nice. Sliggoo goes down, so we don't have to worry about any, random moves, because I'm pretty sure that Pokemon has, a wild move pool. I don't know exactly how strong its move pool is, but I remember it being pretty decent with its move pool. Tailwind, that's fine. We're going to be slower now, but honestly that shouldn't matter too much. Between, you know, Drill Peck, and honestly we can land Hurricane 100% of the time, so Hurricane, between these two moves, we should be fine. Water Pulse, in the rain, it's decently hard, but we should be fine between Drill Peck and Hurricane, right? Hurricane's going to hit it hard, right? It's a good move to have. That Noctowl that we took down yesterday really did beef up our Pelipper. Yesterday was literally just Pelipper training. Yesterday, last episode, same thing to me. Doubles, there's a lot to think about with them. It makes them difficult, but fun too. Difficult, but fun. Pretty much describes most of the games that I play. I can see why you've managed to make it this far. Speaking of what I was on about earlier, though, about, you know, like Pokemon Go forcing you into multiplayer for raids, I do wish there was a solo option. Like a really, really tough sort of solo option where you can go ahead and do like the 5-star raids by yourself if you want to, but they're made way, way, way tougher than normal. Not to the point where they're impossible, of course, like they are at the moment, but it would be nice. Not that I've played Pokemon Go in like 5 months, it's been a long time. Probably the last time you heard me mention it on the channel was the last time that I actually played it. Because I was playing the community days, and then I completely forgot about the game until like right this second. Which happens from time to time. Sometimes I just forget things. This is not ideal. We're gonna swap Corviknight out into Dreadnought, probably. Drizzle activates second, that's convenient at least. That's really nice. That does help us out a lot, actually. I'm still going to swap into the Dreadnought. Dreadnought can't be crit. We don't have to worry about Fire-type moves hitting it. We can go ahead and use our Scald on the Ninetales, I guess, is probably the better Pokemon to hit with the Scald, as it's super effective. We also have the Hurricane or Scald Turtonator, that should be fine. But with these two on the field, I feel like we have a pretty good situation. You're going to try and Shell Trap. I respect the attempt. I do respect the attempt. Will-O-Wisp lands on Pelipper, but it doesn't care because it's the special attacker. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and slap you with Scald. Damage happens. Damage. Where's my choice specs? I want to choice specs this thing. That'd be amazing. It'd be so strong. Shell Trap, gonna fail. Pretty sure Shell Trap activates, like, regardless as soon as it gets attacked. So I'm gonna hit this thing with... I mean, Waterfall in the Rain or Rock Tomb. It doesn't really matter which one I go for. So let's go for Waterfall because it's 100% accurate and has a chance to flinch, I guess. In the Rain, that's nice. We can also Scald. Between these two moves in the Rain, I feel like we should take out a Turtonator, right? It gets bulky, but it's not that bulky. The Shell Bell recovery comes in, gets us back to full HP. Didn't expect the Shell Bell to actually recover us to full. I always see Shell Bell as like this stupid little item that never really is useful, but then, every now and again, it gives a decent bit of healing. Trying to learn Roost. That's not bad, but I have potions. And we're not doing any, like, no item run or anything like that, so there's no reason to have Roost over a Hyper Potion. If this was a no item challenge, then sure. But we're not doing that. Fantastic, I can see those 7 badges you were well earned. Ooh, reading. Ooh boy, haven't had to read anything today. Also haven't been awake that long. You've made it to the 3rd and last trainer, your moment to shine, Aria. Good name. I like that name. It's a nice name. Pretty sure I called my Rayquaza that, like, way too much. But either way, it's a good name. We can just go ahead and burn, heal. Once again, we're just going to lead with our birds, because they're just working well. A double battle. You combine the strength of 2 Pokemon to push through, or do you have one of them support the other? Oh, I just slap attacking moves. Yep. We're really out here with the intense strategy. Abomasnow and Hakamoa. I mean, I'm fine with this. Like, flying is still good here. Abomasnow can't learn Freeze Dry, right? Right? Snow Warning. No, my Hurricanes! Oh, that slightly changes my plan then. I was just gonna Hurricane. Doesn't Hurricane's accuracy, like, go to 0 in the snow? Well, not 0, but it goes low. I guess we'll just Ice Beam. Between Drill Peck and Ice Beam, I'm pretty sure Hakamoa is gonna go down, and I don't think Abomasnow damage. I don't think a Bomb Snow has anything that can one-shot either of these Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong, a Giga Drain hits hard. I mean, I guess if it has a Leaf Storm, then Pelipper could be in trouble. Icy Wind is going to drop our speed, but also, Bomb Snow is still really slow. We might actually still outspeed. Pelipper's special defense is a little bit lower, but I mean, we should be fine. Between Drill Peck and another Ice Beam, I feel pretty confident in us being able to win this one. And then we have the man himself, RAIHAN, who is gonna actually be scary. Like, really scary. So we're gonna Drill Peck, we're gonna Ice Beam, hoping that I still outspeed. Drill Peck goes first, that might be enough. It is gonna be enough. Corviknight is so good. Corviknight appreciation moment. Okay, moment over. It was necessary though. Gym Train area goes down, we can make sure that we can grab ourselves, you know, a couple of potions for our Pokemon, and we should be good to go ahead and have our fight, right? That's what Palace, you've completed my gym mission. Come on, time to head to the gym stadium, you've earned the right to face me yourself. First things first. First things first. Where are my super potions? We'll use up these while we are not in a fight. No reason to use the hyper potions now. And we need to really, like, think about things. This fight I do consider to be difficult. I'm trying to remember everything that I can. I know his ace, and I remember ground types. I'm pretty sure he had a Flygon in there, which is the exact reason why I was so focused on Ice Beam. I don't know if we want to lead with the Pelipper, or if we want to keep the Pelipper in the back to deal with when they use Sandstorm. I remember Sand. I'm trying to remember things, which is probably going to be my downfall. I'm going to try and remember all of these things. Maybe we should just lead with Pelipper, and if we need to swap out Pelipper and bring it back in, we can. That seems reasonable. We just lead with our birds. I mean, it got us this far, right? And he has a bunch of ground types. Being immune to ground isn't a bad thing. Sure, let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. I don't know if I'm going to try and set up Corviknight. That depends on what his lead is. If his lead is not scary for my team, I might try and bulk up a couple times with Corviknight and try and get Corviknight to a point where it can really, like, tear through. I'm not sure yet. Finally, a challenger made it. I've been waiting for someone to battle. Though I've got to admit, I didn't think it'd be you. Wow, rude. But I guess I should have expected no less from a Pokemon trainer that Leon saw promise in. And you aim to defeat Leon. Do you have any idea just how high a hurdle that is? The highest hurdle in the region, actually. Yeah. As his greatest rival, I guess that I, RAIHAN, will have to show you. Gym Leader RAIHAN doesn't simply control the weather, he also seeks 2-on-2 battles. You must be prepared for any situation against a foe like him. Why are you talking to yourself in third person? It's kind of creepy. I like the stained glass effect on the gym floor, though. That's kind of nice. Oh boy, it's time. It's time. Can we get through? Flygon! That's the Pokemon that I remembered. And Gigalith sets up the sand. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, Gigalith is scary for Pelipper, though. Okay. Let's think things through. They're both physical attackers, right? So we're going to lose our Rain immediately, which is unfortunate, but it's just how it's going to go. I think I'm going to swap Pelipper out and try and bring it back in once Gigalith is gone. And I'm going to bulk up with Corviknight. We bulk up and we swap out. Who do we swap out into, you ask? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Maybe Pocky. Maybe Pocky. Pocky can glare things. Pocky seems like a good swap in. Can take a rock type move. Let's go into Pocky. We're going to do this. We're going to bulk up and we're going to go into Pocky to deal with tank the sand. Now, none of the Pokemon on the field are affected by the Sandstorm, which is nice. Corviknight's gonna get Thunder Punch. Oh my god, I'm so glad I swapped out. I was swapping out for the Gigalith, not the Flygon. I was afraid of, like, Stone Edge or Rock Slide. Stealth Rock. That's actually pretty inconvenient. Rocks? Sand? Anything else you want to do, buddy? You're kind of scaring me. I'm gonna bulk up again, because Corviknight is here for the greed. Is it worth Dynamaxing early to get Max Quakes off? Probably not. Glare is 100% accurate. I'm gonna Glare the Flygon. I want to glare the Flygon and slow it down, because it's the fastest thing on the field and it has Thunder Punch to hit my Corviknight, and I don't like that. I don't know what else the Gigalith can do other than go for Rock-type moves, which Sandaconda can live pretty well. So we're going to paralyze the Flygon. We're kind of playing support right now. We're doing the support thing. We're playing double battles. Body press. Okay, we tanked that pretty well, actually. That's not super bad. That's not super bad. That's kind of fine. Okay. Do we keep going for bulk up? Do we just fully embrace the bulk up? One more. One more bulk up, so Power Trip hits stupidly hard. I have nothing against bulldozing, because it just hits the Gigalith and breaks... I was going to say breaks Sturdy. It doesn't have Sturdy, never mind. So Flygon has Levitate. It would literally just be a bulldoze. I mean, I feel like that's still worth it. We'll bulldoze the Gigalith. Sure, why not? We'll bulk up and we'll bulldoze. Hopefully, it's just going to be the same thing, where it's going to be Thunder Punch onto Corviknight, and Gigalith is going to go... Yep, not effect, Levitate, just hits the Gigalith. Hopefully we see another Body Press and another Thunder Punch. That one I'd be completely fine with. Or even a fully paralyzed. Thunder Punch, connects, doesn't crit thankfully, does paralyze. Body Press onto Corviknight. Interesting. Okay. Okay, it's time for Sandaconda to really become a support, because it's not even going to use its own turn. What we're going to do is we're going to Steel Wing against the Gigalith to finish that off, and we're going to use Sandaconda's turn just to straight up... Do I not have Thor Restores? Oh no. Using its turn to Paralyze Heal then. Yep, that's the priority. We're getting rid of Paralysis first. That is absolutely my priority. We get rid of Paralysis, we go for Steel Wing, take out the Gigalith. I don't know what comes out next. We get a crit as well, which is nice. Any defense boost? Nope, but we have some pretty good defense right now anyway. Okay. Weirdly enough, what we might do is we might Dynamax the Pokemon beside Corviknight, because Corviknight's going to have really solid defenses and offenses without Dynamaxing. So we could Dynamax like Sandaconda. He also has a Sandaconda, huh? Interesting. So we could... how do we want to do this is the question. We have Drill Peck, which is going to do a lot of damage. We also have Power Trip, which at this point is what, like a base 140 power move? Which does make it stronger than Drill Peck. Which is kind of funny. That is our strongest move. Power Trip right now is our strongest move. We could Power Trip the Flygon and try and one-shot. Although I don't think it will. I mean, actually, it probably will. We're at +3. Let's Power Trip the Flygon, Dynamax our Sandaconda, and Max Quake into their Sandaconda. Because that gives us a special defense boost. I like this plan. Or we could hope that Zub takes out the Flygon in one hit and bring in Pelipper. It would take the Stealth Rock damage. Actually, would that do anything for us? Because it's not like Pelipper can hit the last Pokemon. It gets rid of the sand, sure, but I mean, the sand doesn't bother us. I like this plan. We're gonna do this. We're gonna Dynamax Sandaconda, and we're gonna keep Corviknight around. Alright. Which I'm really using all of my brain cells right here to try and make sure that we can get through this Deathless, which is me absolutely jinxing myself by saying that out loud. But also, it needs to be said. I haven't put any Dynamax candies onto Sandaconda because this wasn't my plan. In fact, I think I put Dynamax candies onto Pelipper because I really was prepared to Ice Beam that Flygon, but the Gigalith scared me, and then I saw good old Thunder Punch, and it just can't come back in. We do one-shot the Flygon, which is nice. Which is nice. We're also going to get a special defense boost, which is nice. Perfect. Everyone's going to gain some levels, which is nice. Glare. That's a bummer. That's not what I wanted to see. And it's on sub. That's not what I wanted to see at all. We're going to Max Quake, which doesn't even do half. Okay. Sandstorm goes down. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm a little bit afraid of the Pokemon that's still in the back. I'm a little bit afraid of it. Duraludon. This is priority. That Pokemon has to be priority. We Power Trip it. We're gonna get outsped by it probably because of the paralysis. But we Power Trip it for sure, and we Max Quake it. This boosts our special defense. If it attacks into the Corviknight, oh, this is scary. If it attacks the Sandaconda, Sandaconda might get wrecked. Don't make that crazy face. Stop it. Also, did you just take a selfie on your Rotom phone? What is wrong with you? Why do you have this? Why is this literally a skyscraper? Why am I gonna get crushed by a skyscraper? Why is that so loud? I'm afraid. What's the fastest Pokemon then? Let's do it. Time for our G-Max depletion. Oh no. Oh, he's the fastest thing? Oh no. I didn't do much. I think that just takes us to half, right? Or something like that. Oh, and it takes away our PP. Sandaconda used Fire Fang. Thankfully, we have some really good defenses. As long as we get through the paralysis, I think we're going to be okay. That's solid damage. That's really solid damage. That's really good. We get a special defense increase on both of our Pokemon, because that's how it works in double battles, and we don't get through the paralysis. Okay. Okay. Alright, well at this point, I'm sorry to say this, Corviknight, but your turn is being used to heal Sandaconda, because I'm more afraid of Sandaconda getting one shot, and Sandaconda, you're gonna Max Quake the Duraludon and finish it. Sounds nice in theory, doesn't it? We're gonna heal. Yep. Pocky's gonna get nice and healed up. No more G-Max depletion or anything like that. Sandaconda uses Protect. Perfect. 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 Attack, Sandaconda. Max Knuckle. That shouldn't hit too hard. It's a special attacker, right? What move does it have that can Max Knuckle? Like Focus Blast? Regardless, I'm fine with it. G-Max depletion would be way scarier. Or even Steel Spike if it has Flash Cannon. We're going to take out the Duraludon. We're going to lose our Dynamax form, but at the same time, Corviknight is like 200 base power trips at this point with a +3 in attack. Sandaconda's fine, it's got a ton of special defense, and its base defense is decent. I might be saying it too early, but I think we're good. I think we're good. We're going to Power Trip with Corviknight, and we're going to use Sandaconda's turn to get rid of the paralysis, just so that we don't, you know, get fully paralyzed for a million times in a row. But I think we've got through the hardest gym in this game without losing any Pokemon. It wasn't my original strategy. My original strategy definitely involved Pelipper a lot more. It's kind of unfortunate that all we did was actually swap Pelipper out. Kind of awkward. I spent that entire last episode making sure that Pelipper was ready, and then we didn't use it. Unfortunate. I'm a little bit salty about that. I'm a little bit salty that we didn't have to use Pelipper. But at the same time, I can't be too salty because we did get ourselves our victory today, and that was the most important thing. I may have lost, but I still look good. Maybe I should just snap a quick selfie. Didn't you do that in the middle of the battle, my dude? Pretty sure he did that as the second he started Dynamaxing his Pokemon. In the aftermath of the furious battle, I feel as pure and refreshed as when the sky clears after a storm. What can I possibly say? Calling myself Leon's rival, it seems I'd grown quite conceited for someone who can't even claim the title of champion. Overconfident in both myself and my team. I'll give you what you want then. The proof of your victory, the Dragon Badge. I want my happy circle of badges. Fill it out. And then I want to take a brush to it, and I want to make them sparkle in the case. That's what I want to do. You can now catch Pokemon of any level. You've collected all the gym badges? All the gyms, all the stadiums are mine now. Now win your way through the semifinals and finals for your chance to challenge Leon. You must. You owe that much at least for beating us in battle here today. Well, well, well. Now we get the story part. You've collected all the gym badges. At last, it's time for the Champion Cup. I look forward to seeing how you'll do in battle. Hey, Carlos. That's me. Hi. That's me, TM. Sorry to hold you up, but there was something I forgot. What do you even give, like Dragon Claw? First off, as a sign of my respect, here, TM99, it contains the move Breaking Swipe. That's it, yeah. Is that a Dragon-type move? I forget. I genuinely haven't used that move. It is a Dragon-type move. The user swings his tough tail wildly and, lowers the attack stats. Yeah. And then the Dragon Gym Uniform, which, let's be honest, we don't care that much. Number 69, Carlos, you've completed the gym challenge. Got a new kit, now prove your strength to the whole region at the Champion Cup. Will do. RAIHAN, I'm here to see just how good you are. There you are, Leon's little brother. Don't worry, I'll give you a battle that'll make you want to quit the gym challenge altogether. Tried out lots of different strategies, and I've made up my mind about how I want to battle. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to beat you and Carlos and even Lee. I'll be seeing you, Carlos. Let's have another epic battle someday. If you're feeling up to it, you might want to train hard in the wild area. Shut up. Shut up, RAIHAN. Shut up. That was the last episode. We're not doing that again. Nope. Nope, that's not what's happening. I refuse. What we are going to do is step outside and have ourselves some story, right? Yeah, it's time. Hey there, Carlos. You gave RAIHAN a good thrashing, and that means you've completed the gym challenge. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I really wish we could go celebrate, but I think there are some things we should talk over. Like about how great I am? No, that's not. That light that covered Hammerlock? It was just like the Darkest Day, where it said that giant Pokemon went on a rampage and almost destroyed the entire Galar region. It certainly seems to be that way, my dear. As you know, we Dynamax our Pokemon today using the energy from wishing stars that have fallen to us. But we still don't know how to fully control the energy behind Dynamaxing, or how the two heroes managed to do so. In fact, we're not even really sure who, or what, the two heroes actually were. The legendary Sword and Shield. Sonia, my dearest, my lab coat is yours now. Are you sure, Gran? I still haven't finished the work you've assigned me. She could at least get her own coat. Okay, she doesn't need a hand-me-down. Think if this is something to help you finish that work. Fashion show, feet, back, tummy. All the important pieces. That sounds bad. Anyway, it looks great. The two heroes that protected the Galar region from the Darkest Day, and the legend of the Sword and Shield you just mentioned, it's up to you to figure out the truth behind it all. I know. I'll do what I can. You or Hop could be the one to take down Leon, and I don't want to miss that. Not to worry. You can count on me to take care of everything. Really? Can you train my Pokemon? Because they could do with, like, evening out in levels. I'd like them all level 50, please. You just focus on getting to Wyndon. Go on, head to the station or you'll miss your train. But that right there is where we are going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, we will start making our way to the top of the region. I think we have another route we can get Pokemon on, actually. So we'll take the train up here to Route 10. Route 10 is going to be an encounter, so we'll grab ourselves our final encounter, maybe, for this entire playthrough next episode. And then we will make our way over to the good old Champion Cup area. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!